Hello. Today you will need your mat, your space, your weights, and some water. Eventually we'll use some straps and some resistance bands too. But for now, we'll use the light weights that you have and we'll keep your heart rate up for the next about 45 minutes. So set your watch. I think I've set mine. And we'll get going with a march. Warming up by lifting your feet high, your knees high, getting your knees high and checking in with your balance. Rolling your foot down to the floor. Rolling the foot down to the floor. Begin to make some circles with your legs, opening up your hip and finding, again, your ground underneath you. Really engage the core. I like to bring my hands onto my belly, reminding myself to find a little bit of balance as you roll the foot down. Roll the foot down. Breathe nice and big in through your nose and out through your mouth. We're going to move into a little cha-cha-cha. So as you circle around, little cha-cha-cha. Circle around, cha-cha-cha. You can use your arms here too. Do a little warm up, a little stretch, and then we'll get going. Cool thing about a recording is you can play music in the background. So if a light bulb just went off in your head, you can pause at any time, take a sip of water, or go and put some music on. You can watch me, you can listen to me, whatever makes sense. A lot of these movements are ones that we've done before. Do 2 more. Last one. Good. Find a nice wide stance. And dip your hips down. Let's circle the arms. Big breath in. A few things to check in on during your workout is your chest. Keep your chest lifted, the shoulders pulled back. Good. Exhale down. Your hips. Let them go down like an elevator, pressing through your heels and squeezing to come back up. Inhaling to sweep the arms up over your head. Exhale, floating the hands down. Go the other direction, bringing your arms out to the side. And check in with your breath. Inhale as you come up. Squeeze the glutes, the back of your body. Exhale as you go down, right? Moving dynamically, but also thoughtfully, mindfully with your breath. Reaching the arms up, sinking it down. Let's do 2 more. Rotate through the shoulders. Let your shoulder blades lift up and let them come back down. Last one, stay up here with your arms. Hook your thumbs, turn your toes in, and let's take a side bend. Take a deep breath. Exhale, come down a little more. Pull your chin in, roll your bottom shoulder forward. Good, inhale, come up. Big breath, exhale, bend to the other side. Lengthen your neck by dropping your shoulders down, pull your chin in, rib cage in, bottom shoulder forward, squeeze your feet down to the floor. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, side to side, little movement. You can release your hands, reach up like you're climbing a ladder. Big breath in. So this video is going to be about 40 to 45 minutes. We're going to move pretty quickly, right? Mindfully getting a lot of these moves in. If you want to pair this with a 20-minute walk, that's really good. Pair it with 20 minutes of stretching, of yoga. That's good too. Turn your toes back in, heel toe your feet all the way together. We're going to do a little hip hinge with a back step. So moving from a hip hinge, right, hinging your hips back. Pulling your hips back until you feel that stretch. I know that this may take a little bit of a fold for you, an active fold. Meaning, what's an active fold? Meaning I know that you may be able to go down a little bit deeper, that's okay. But I want you to really squeeze the outstep of your foot and squeeze it in. So you feel your hamstrings and your glutes engaged. And bring your arms out to the side in an open wing position. Legs are still pretty straight. Engage your core. Your lower back is working too. And now soften your knees. Reach your arms up. And lift up, straighten your arms. Exhale, arms down. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Exhale, hands by your side. Hinge your hips back. Pull your hips back till you feel that stretch in your hamstrings. Squeeze the outstep of your foot, the pinky edge of your foot in. Pull your chin in towards your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Now bend your knees. Big breath in. Stand all the way up. Exhale, arms by your side. Hinge your hips back. Engage your core like you're in a plank pose. Squeeze your feet towards one another. Legs are pretty straight. Hinge the hips back. You should feel this in the glutes, the hamstrings, and the lower back. No pain. Engagement. That's what we're looking for. Squeeze your shoulders. Pull your chin in. Next inhale, bend your knees, sweep the arms up. So you're in a chair pose for a moment, then you exhale to stand and reach the arms down by your side. Into a lunge, left foot, take it back behind you. Bend both knees. Make sure your back heel is in line with your toes. Sweep the arms up and step your feet together. Exhale. Inhale, step your foot back. Bend both knees, sweep the arms up. Exhale, feet together. Let's add a little bit of a twist. Left foot steps back. Bend both knees. Twist to the right. Right leg is forward. You're twisting over your right leg. Sweep both arms up, feet together. Exhale, right leg back. Twist over your left leg, your front leg. You can soften both knees. Make sure that back heel is still pointing straight. Inhale, both legs together. Let's move through this. Exhale, left leg back. Twist right. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, right leg back, twist left. Inhale, both arms up. Relax your shoulders. Maybe reach forward if the shoulders are beginning to bother you, and twist to the side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right leg back, twist left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left leg back, twist right. One more. Inhale, arms up. Check in with your core. Right leg back, twist left. Inhale, both arms up. Bend your elbows out to the side. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bring your hands, your elbows together to touch. Tuck the chin. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, tuck and round. Last one. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, tuck and round. Good. Relax your arms. Roll your shoulders out. Let's come down to the mat for a little bit of core, corrective core. Sit down, lie down on your back. Bring your feet on the floor. Move through your hip ups a few times, lifting and lowering, finding your feet hip width distance apart. Bring your hands on your hips so you can feel the movement, the engagement of your glutes and your core. Good, and then settle in to the floor. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. Pull it in, tuck your chin. Extend your right leg long, flex your foot. Lower your leg down, pull the abs in, flatten your back, point your toes and lift your leg up. Flex and lower the leg. Inhale, lift. So we're doing a one-legged leg lift. Pointing to lift, inhale, flex to lower. Do it about 5 more times with your breath. Relax your shoulders, tuck your chin. So you're getting a stretch for the back of your neck as you move with your breath, lifting and lowering the leg. Last one. Keep the foot lifted, turn the leg out, come into a figure 4 with the right heel stacked on top of the left thigh. Bring your arms behind you and reach your left arm to the outside of your right leg. So we're doing side crunches with a figure 4 in the legs. Exhale to lift, inhale down. If you want to make this more challenging, you can lift your left leg up. If not, keep it on the floor. I want you to feel this in your core. So if I stopped counting or telling you where to go, I want you to keep moving. Keep moving throughout the practice, right? We're bringing it back, mindfully lifting it up, pulling the abs down, right side abs. You got 5 more. Exhale to lift, inhale back. Keep your chin pulled in. Look where you're reaching. Exhale, look, reach, inhale back. Good. Exhale, look and reach. Inhale back, last one. Exhale, look and reach. Stay here. Haha, stay here. Pull everything down, pull your belly in, then rotate towards the center. Reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Stay in that contracted state. Head, shoulders are lifted. Pull your belly button down. Now inhale, lower the arms back behind your head like you're riding a roller coaster. Kick that right foot up and bring it down onto the mat. Left foot extends. You can hug it in towards your chest first. Then extend your left foot. Palms face down on the mat. Shimmy your shoulders away from your ears. Lower your leg down, flex your foot. Point your toes and lift your leg up. Flex your foot and lower it down. Point your toes, lift it up. Relax the shoulders. Keep your chin down. Pull your belly button down. You're using the left side, so we're isolating the left side of your transversus. Your hips are being stabilized by the right side. There's some slight engagement there, and you're pulling your rib cage down. Flexing the foot invites your hamstrings and your glutes to be contracted and control the movement as you lower. You got 2 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Drop your shoulders down, tuck your chin. Inhale, lift the leg up, cross it. Come into a figure 4 position. Take your right hand and reach it across your body to the left. We're doing a bunch of these. Keep moving with your breath, exhaling to lift. If you begin to feel this in your shoulders, in your neck, I want you to do less, right? And think about the rolling action. You're actually rolling your body to the left by pulling with your left abdominal muscles, your oblique muscles. You're pulling your body to roll left while your hips stay still. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower, and then look to where you're reaching. Let your head roll with your shoulders. I like to place my hand on the left side of my body so I know that my body is pulling to lift me up. Keeping the chin tucked in. Keeping the spine long. You got 4 more. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Last one. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Reach both arms up. Find that contracted state. Pull your belly button down and exhale all of your air out of your lungs. Pulling your belly button down. Slowly recline back down to the mat. Uncross your left leg. Straighten your legs and then bring a 10-degree bend into your knees. So small bend, bring your toes together, squeeze your knees, bring your arms in line with your heart, squeeze your fingertips to touch, squeeze the knees and pull your heels towards your butt and find a little bit of a lift, a little hover. And I want you to take 8 deep breaths in between your shoulder blades. When you do this, stretch up. When you exhale, squeeze and pull the heels towards your butt. Pull the heels towards your shoulders. Relax your shoulders down. Bend your elbows, squeeze them in, building a little bit of heat in the body. Tuck your chin, long neck, long spine. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Reaching the arms up, squeeze your knees, pull your heels, squeeze the fingertips. Last breath in. Good, relax everything down. Take a big stretch and release your hands, flex your fingers. Good, hug your knees in towards your chest, grab behind the legs, take a little bit of a rock and a roll. Nice. Roll all the way up. We're gonna come to stand and start our first round. If there's more that you would like to do to warm up, go for it. You can do a walk out into a plank and a walk back into a forward fold, right? You can pause the video and take 5 more minutes to warm up. You can also do a few cat-cow or C curves. Otherwise, if you're with me, I want you to grab your light weights. And I'll explain what we're doing for our workout. Because we have a few light weights and a lot of space to move, I'm gonna focus on the heart, getting the heart rate up. And so the first thing I'd like to do is a set of skaters, followed by a one-legged lunge, and moving into a frog jump. Okay, so those are the 3 moves that we'll do for about 60 seconds each. And then we'll do a sequence of others. So without the weights to start, we're gonna jump side to side. Start slow, start with a hop, little hop, pushing away from the floor, hop and step. You can start to make it a little bit bigger. Big and hop, big and hop. And we're here for a little while, so check in. Are you rolling your foot down to the floor? Press back through your heel. As you do, see if you can hover that back leg, pressing back through your standing heel. Sinking it back, sink it back. The core is engaged. More core, drop your chest down, hover the foot. If you're being off balance, no problem. Tap your foot behind you. Jump and hop, jump and hop. We're halfway there, jump and hop. Use those arms. Reach up, reach down, up and down. Float the foot. Float the foot. Try it. If it's not happening today, that's okay. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe the next day. Last 20 seconds here, a little less than 20. Tap, tap, nice, tap, reach and tap. Keep your chin in, your chest up. That's the theme today. Last 5, you got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, grab your weights. Nice light weights, I like it. You can hold them down here or up on your shoulders, whichever is more comfortable. Take your right leg, step it back, find a lunge. Bring the knee up, find a balance. Step it back in a lunge, knee up. So because we have lighter weights, remember you can always come down here. It might be easier to balance for you. We're gonna move through quickly. Okay, so we're stepping back and pulling it in. When you step back, make sure that knee, your front knee, tracks behind your toes. So your left leg is bent, your right leg is stepping back, knee in towards the chest. Keep your chest tall, even as you fold down when you step your right leg back. Breathe. Pull the chin in. This is not easy. If it gets too hard, get rid of the weight in your hand. No problem. Keep your shoulders pulled back so those weights don't roll forward. We got 5 more. Here we go. Really working the glutes today. Pull the chin in. Good. Chin in. Stand it up. Find that hinge. Your hip goes back first. Then your left knee bends. Good, right there. Stand it up. Nice. Going right into biceps. Find a little squat. Heels turned in, toes turned out. Bicep curls. Shoulders pulled back. Check in with your breath. Breathe in long, slow breaths. So this is the theme of your workout. We're going to work the heart rate up, and then we'll do an isometric hold while we work the upper body dynamically. Squeeze the shoulder blades. I'll show you side view, right? I'm sitting down in the saddle. Shoulders are pulled back, elbows are in. Good. Relax the grip of your weights. If it gets really challenging, do 1 at a time. Pull the chin in, shoulders back. Pull it up, let it drop down. Good, we got 10, 9, shoulders back. 8, good, belly button in. 6, good. 5, 4, big breaths. 3, 2, 1, really nice job. I'm gonna put the weight down to the side and find those skaters again. Jumping side to side, right? 3 moves at a time. We're doing 60, 40 rounds. Typically, you and I do 40, 30, and 15 rounds, or 40 and 20. Doing a little bit longer, more sustained movement. So when you get comfortable with these moves, press the heel down, tap the foot, tap the foot. You wanna make it smaller, tap the foot. Make it explosive, explode. It's one of the compounds of fitness is bone density, right? From impact, building healthy bone density. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your weights. Other leg this time, right? You can practice with or without the weight. Your right leg is the one staying forward, stepping the left leg back. Make sure your heel is pointing the same direction as your knee. Both knees bend or hinge forward as you bend deeply into your front leg. Then drive your back knee up. Exhale, goes back. See the hip hinge that you can get from this exercise. You're hinging first, then you're bending the knee. Drive the knee up. Hinge and then bend. Think about your front heel. Hinge and bend, right? Drive that heel into the floor. Drive your big toe into the floor, especially when you stand up. Press the right big toe down. Hug your belly button in and shoulders back. Pull your chin in. Your heart rate should be going up. I want you to push it. You got it. Here we go. Bring it back, drive it forward. Bring it back, drive it forward. Chin in, chest tall, even as you hinge back. Get comfortable here, not too comfortable. Press it back, drive it up. Pull the abs in. We did this in the warm-up, right? In that walking phase, the very first thing we did, lift the leg up using your abs. Drive it up. We got 5 more. 5, press the right heel down. 4, you got it. 3, working the glutes. You should feel it in the hamstring. Last one. 1, nice. Find your saddle. Here we go. Hammer curls this time. Thumbs face up. Thumbs face up. A little bit of a different grip. We're working the front of the shoulders. Really important to hug your shoulder blades back. Don't let the shoulders round. Hug the shoulder blades and extend the arms. Bring it up, bring it back. Bring it up, bring it back. This might require you to take a shorter stance, but I still want you to have your butt in the saddle. What does that mean? That means weight is in your heels, your chest is lifted, and you're not swaying your body. Isolate the arms. Try not to death grip the weight. You're just holding it, bracing the weight, keeping the shoulder blades squeezed back behind you. Thumbs up, pinkies back. Last 4, pinkies back, thumbs up, chin in, tall spine, 2, 1. Good, we're gonna do a set of abs in between our rounds. So I want you to find a forearm plank to help lengthen your shoulders, right? We did a lot of things using the shoulders. I want you to broaden your spine, broaden your shoulders, keep your knees on the floor, bring your toes together, squeeze your knees, and take a deep breath. Let it lift your shoulder blades away from the floor. Find that first part of your plank by pressing down through your forearms, tuck your chin in, look at your fingers. Drop your shoulders away from your ears, squeeze your knees. Now lift the hips and really tuck your pelvis under. Now you're in this plank pose. Press your forearms down, squeeze your elbows towards your knees towards your elbows. You got 10 seconds. Draw your chin in, you're doing so good. Squeeze your thumbs towards one another, everything squeezing into the center line. You got it. Big breath in between the shoulder blades. Exhale, relax it down, good. Let your arms rest. You can turn your head to the side, to the side. Push back, take a child's pose, grab a sip of water, and I'll explain the next 3 movements. So it's a frog jump. Frog jump is the next movement, followed by, lunge with a row. A little bit different, that's our static upper body movement. And then we're gonna do a squat press. Okay. Really nice. So grab your weight, or no weight to start, sorry. I'm doing a frog jump first. So it's that sumo squat. We're doing 60 seconds here. So start with me without the hop. So when I reach down, when you reach down, I want your hips to be the lowest part of you. So if you can see this emblem on my shirt, I want you to keep seeing it. If I was to drop my chest, you would not see the emblem. I want you to keep your chest tall, your shoulders back. If reaching down is making you collapse, don't reach down. Keep your hands at your hips and then reach them up. Hips, up, hips, up. So you can come onto the toes, up, good, hips, up, good. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Big breath in, shoulders back, good. We got 30 seconds left, right? So you can keep your heels on the floor here. You can roll on the toes if that's okay, little calf. Or you begin to hop with me. Hop, hop, hop. Reach the arms up, hop. One at a time. Hop, good. Squeezing the glutes, rolling the feet down. Balls of the feet, and then the heels. Reach and hop, reach and hop. Last 6 right here. Good, we got it. 4, woo, 2, 1. Woo, nice job. Upper body, grab your weight. This is a lunge with a row. Little advanced movement here, but I know you can do it. Bring your right foot forward, your left foot back. Just a soft lunge. You can bring it into both knees. I'm gonna bring the elbows to the side. So from the front, I'm letting my arms drop without my shoulders dropping. Keep your shoulder blades squeezing together and squeeze your elbows back and up towards the ceiling, towards the back wall. Let it drop down. Squeeze the shoulder blades. It's really important that your head is pulled back and your chest is tall. Okay, keep the chin in. You're leaning over that front leg. I don't want you to feel compression in your knee. I want you to lift out of your knee by drawing the ball of your back foot forward and the heel of your front foot back. So you're scissoring your legs. If you want more of that plank pose, you keep hinging the hips back, squeezing the shoulder blades, finding that ab engagement. Good. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Last one. Squeeze and release. Nice job. Squat press. Okay? Find hip width distance with your feet. Weight is on your shoulders to start. We're going to hinge the hips back. Sit into your chair, power through your heels, stand up, elbows out wide, press overhead. Keep your chin in, elbows in, hinge your hips back, nice. Inhale, press, exhale. Good, elbows in, hinge it back, elbows out. If your shoulders aren't having it today, just take your squat. Take your squat, that's really good. That's really good. And maybe after 3, you say, okay, I'm gonna do a shoulder press, right? Because we're doing this for 60 seconds, the first round. So maybe you squat 3 times, I like that. And then you press over your head. Elbows in, good. Keep the weight back into your heels. Don't let your knees splay out, keep them in. Elbows out, and a press. Good, we got 2 more like that. Squatting 3 times. If you're still pressing over your head, bravo. Bravo to you. Squat it back, elbows out, and a press. Last one, 3 squats and a press. Squat it back, squat it back. Wow, glutes are feeling it today. Elbows out and a press. Good. Relax the arms. Lose your weight. Put it off to the side. And we got frog hops again. Go ahead, start. Start, right? We don't want to think too much. We know what happens when we think about something too much before we do it, so we just get in, right? We can think while we're doing the movement. That's what's so beautiful about exercise. We can think about the movement, pressing out and pulling in, pressing out and pulling in. Add the arms. You can roll on the toes. You can begin to hop. Maybe both arms, reach up, roll the toes down, elbows in, reach up. Point the toes when you jump, point the toes. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze those glutes. Roll the foot down. Last 5, 4, good job, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Grab your weights. Work the upper body this time. Left leg is forward, right foot is back. Find the hip hinge. So you're pulling your hips back, soften your left knee. The left knee doesn't go beyond your toes. Good. From here, you're leaning over your knee and you're squeezing your elbows out to the side. I'm going to change the type of row that we're doing here. You can stay here, or you can squeeze the elbows back behind you and try to touch the wall behind you. Bring them to touch. Squeeze. Touch. Squeeze. Keep your chin pulled in. We don't want to feel this in the neck. We don't even want to feel this in the front of the shoulders. So pull your rib cage in and pull your elbows back. Pull it back. Pull it back. Nice. This is really good to do with lightweight. I wouldn't want you to go any heavier than 3 pounds on this one. Maybe 4 or 5, but I have 6s and it is a beast, okay? Reaching forward, pull it back, last one. Pull it back, good. Relax. Weights on your shoulders. Let's go right in to a squat. Good, squat and push the hips forward. Straighten your legs. Hinge your hips back and push it forward. So the second round, we're doing 40 seconds. When you sit down, feel your core engaged. You can always bring your weights back down by your side, but keep your shoulder blades squeezing behind you. Push it back, squeeze the glutes. Pull it back, squeeze the glutes. Pull it back, nice, squeeze the glutes. Pull it back, squeeze the glutes. Pull it back, squeeze the glutes. Last 3. Pull the chin in. Pull the chin in. Last one, pull the chin in. Nice job. Grab a sip of water and come down to the floor to do a set of core. Come to lie down on your back. Lying down on your back, bend your knees. We're gonna do a reverse crunch. You can sit onto your hands, bring your knees in towards your chest. Keep your head and shoulders on the floor, tap your toes. So find that curl in using your lower abdominal muscles. Pulling the knees in and touching the toes down. Letting your heart rate come back down. You can do this without sitting on your hands, as long as your lower back and your rib cage stay pulled down. Shoulders, don't use them. The only reason why you'd use them is to help pull them down towards the floor. Tuck your chin, squeeze your knees in towards the chest. Tap the toes, knees in towards the chest. And tap the toes. You got 5 more. The slower you go, the more you feel the engagement. Less momentum. Pull it in and then down. Nice. Pull it in and then down. Last two, pull it in and down. Last one, pull it in and down. Good, we're gonna do a little side crunch here. I want you to drop your knees to the right, bring your right arm out to the right, and your left hand behind your head. Keep your chin pulled in. You're gonna bring your elbow up and then lower your head and shoulders. You're using your right hand as this kickstand to lift you up and lower you down. Keeping your chin pulled in, feeling the left side oblique. Contract to lift, inhale to lower. Good, pull your belly button back, pull your head back into your hand, getting a little stretch, 2 for the back side of your body. You should feel this in front, on the side, and maybe even in the back a little bit of a pinching to lift you up. Keep your head pressing back into your hands. Last 3, good, pull it in, 2, 1. You can switch the side, spin around. Left hand is flat on the mat, knees in towards the belly. Right hand is back, and lift the elbow up and then back. Good, up and then back. Pull the belly in, and feel this on the right side oblique. Your hip, knees are on the floor, and your left hand is your kickstand. Keep your shoulder pulled back and in. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower, exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Good, I'm working up a sweat here. It's a hot one today. Keep the head pulled back, nice. Good, check in with your breath. Check in how you feel. Last 2, here we go, last one. Good, relax it down. Grab a sip of water, and we'll walk you through the 3rd round. Good, nice. So the last one we're doing, the cardio move is a jumping jack. Then we're gonna do a little bit, a squat with a tricep extension. And we're gonna do a wood chopper, okay? So that's a new move for you, and I think it'll be good with the light weights. So first move is our jumping jacks, okay? We're gonna do them for 60 seconds. Here we go, so jump out and in, out and in. Let your shoulders be loose, right? Use your back muscles to lift up and lower. Press out and squeeze, press out and squeeze, press out and squeeze, out and squeeze, out and squeeze, out and squeeze. Good. So you're really focusing on the squeeze in and the press out. Feel the lift that you're getting from the pelvic floor. Keeping your breath steady, keeping your chin pulled in, long spine, right? And if we ever get tired, we can do 1 step at a time, right? I'm still keeping that pace. The jump is more minimal, but I know that you love jumping jacks. So we're doing them here. Out and down, out and down. Pull the belly in. Feel it. Feel that movement. Here we go. That's 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Grab your weights. So we're doing a squat. What did I say now? A squat with a tricep extension. Shoulders are pulled back. Our tricep extension is behind us. We don't want to move when we do this. We create a really stable foundation with the legs. We're going to squat down and then extend hips forward, arms back. Keep the chin pulled in, squat it back. Extend the arms. Squat it back and down. Extend the arms. Squat it back and down, extend the arms, back and down, and extend the arms, back and down, extend the arms. Squeeze the feet towards one another, really engaging the inner thighs here. Good, squeeze. Big breath in. We're almost done here, right? Haven't even checked too much of the time. I know we're about 35 minutes in. Squeezing the glutes at the top. Last one. Squeeze, nice, good. A little bit of a wood chopper here. So pay attention to your core, okay? You're using your core to bring the arms up and to bring them down. Now they're not going very high. Notice that my elbows are staying bent. That means that the weight is staying out of my shoulders, staying in my lats, right underneath my armpit. I'm not coming down, right? I'm not collapsing down. My spine's staying tall. I'm just bringing the arms down to the side. Now, if this is too heavy with the 2 3-pound weights or the 2 weights that you have, then get rid of 1 weight and hold just 1. So really the twist is happening from side. 1 shoulder tap, bottom hip tap, one shoulder tap, bottom hip tap. And all of that movement is coming from your obliques, that twisting movement. Tap, keep your chin pulled in, let your head move with your body. Good, upright and a tap. Good, upright and a tap. Last two, tap, nice, and tap. Nice job. Get rid of your weights. Let's do jumping jacks. Here we go. Up and down, 40 seconds. Keep your chin pulled in. Told you we'd keep the heart rate up today, that we're moving fast. Good, up and down. Big breath. Press it out, pull it in, press it out, pull it in. Keep the chin pulled in, squeeze the butt, squeeze the glutes. Press it out, pull it in, nice. Okay, we're almost there, we got 10 seconds. Keep those shoulders down, right? Let the shoulder blades move. Last 3, 2, 1. Nice job. A little different variation of our squat. Find a wide stance this time. Press the knees out. Keep the shoulders pulled back. We're going to press out and pull in. Press out and pull in. Keep the shoulder blades pulling back and down. Your abs are in and down. Good. Keep your hands light on that dumbbell. Good. Keep your arms up. Turn your palms to face me. We're going to bring the hands, elbows together, and then open that chest. Don't let your body sway. Inhale, open. If this is too hard on your chest, that's okay. You can bring your arms down and open here. A little bit different pec muscle. Keep your chin in. Good. Last 3, 2. Yeah, it went by fast. Last one. Squeeze the elbows. Good. Let it go. Last move. Last move here. Bring the weights up to one shoulder, the opposite shoulder, and bring it down. Tap the hip. Bring it up. Tap the hip. And really hug your feet down to the floor. Hug your abs in. Bring the weight up. And then pull it down. Bring it up. Keep your chin pulled in, shoulders down. And keep your hands light on the dumbbell. Tapping. All right, so that movement is a twist, right? I'm not lifting and lowering the weights, which I actually started to do. I want to twist, draw my shoulder back, twist, draw my shoulder back, like I'm chopping wood. Right, starting off with that small movement first. Now your hips don't move, so stabilize, squeeze your butt, squeeze your hips. Good, we got 3, tap, 2, tap, 1, tap, nice. Last round of core. I want you to take your dumbbell and put it in between your feet. And bring your feet to a 90 degrees, 90 crunches. The dumbbell rests right at your ankles. Press your lower back down, tuck your chin, bring your hands behind your head. Tuck your chin and lift up. So we're doing some crunches here, pulling the belly button down. Exhale to lift, inhale back, exhale to lift. Inhale back, exhale to lift. Nice. Inhale back, exhale to lift. Inhale back, exhale to lift and lower. Feet stay lifted. Squeeze your knees in, squeeze your feet. This is our last round of core before we stretch it out. And so focus in on your abdominal muscles, squeezing in. And if it becomes strenuous on your lower back, then get rid of the weight. Put your feet on the floor. We got 10 more. Pull the belly in. This is a lot on the head. Keep your head on the floor and lift and lower your knees, right? Go back to those reverse crunches. Those are really healthy for you. Focus on pulling your rib cage down. We got 5 more. Elbows wide, pressing your head back towards your hands. Exhale, pull it down. Exhale, pull it down. Last one, exhale, pull it down. Good, relax. Lose the weight, let your arms splay out. Hug your knees towards your chest. So we're gonna roll all the way to the top and do our stretching from the top down. Take a wide stance, big breath in, arms open wide. Turn your right toes out, reach your right arm, take a little quick triangle here. Reach up and over your head, inhale, come back through the center, reverse it. Big breath in, come back through the center, turn your right toes in. Take a wide-legged forward fold. Hinge your hips back, let your body come down to the floor, hands come down, soften your knees, and move your hips side to side. Let your head relax down, side to side. And let your hips stay in the middle. Walk your hands over to the right foot, Relax your head. Take 2 big breaths in and out through your nose. And walk your hands over to the left foot. And take 2 big breaths in and out through your nose. And walk your hands back through the center. Press your hands down, push your hips back, bend your knees, hands onto your thighs. Drop your shoulder down one at a time. So I got a good sweat going today with all those moves. I hope you got your heart rate up. Good, pause, come to the center, press all the way up. Let's turn the left toes out this time, arms out to a T. Drop the arms down, big breath in. You take this quick triangle. Come back and up, reverse your triangle, stretch up and back. Looking down at your toes, squeeze the glutes, big breath in. Inhale, come all the way back. Let's take a star pose. Arms are out long, big breath, lift your chest up. Exhale, relax your arms down. Step to the back of the mat and step your right foot forward. Gently place your left knee on the floor. Nice and gentle. You can bring your hands down first if that helps. And hinge your hips forward and back, forward and back. Keep your hips down there. Left hand's on a block or on the floor. Reach your right arm up, take a twist. And let your upper body come up. Torso lifts up. And sweep your arm around. Pivot your back heel to be behind you. Now you're in this kneeling warrior 2. Release your arm back for 1 breath in. And when you exhale, come into this kneeling side angle. Inhale, come all the way back up. Let's face forward. So pivot your knee and step the right foot back and the left foot forward. Hands on the floor, hinge your hips forward and back. Forward and back. Big breath in. Big breath out. Let your heart rate come back down. And keep your hips down there. Right hand stays down on the block or on the floor. Lift the left arm up. Big breath in. Big breath out. Rise up as you reach. Good. Sweep the left arm down and around. You're going to come into that warrior 2. So the foot's going to sweep behind you. And now you're facing the other direction. Left arm sweeps up. Front arm sweeps up. Back arm reaches down. And then exhale, come into that side angle. Front arm comes to the inside of your thigh. Reach the back arm up and over your head. Big breath. And come back to your kneeling warrior 2. Circle the arm around, come into that low lunge. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back, take a child's pose. Relax your head. You can flip your palms so they face open, or maybe come into prayer with your thumbs in between your shoulder blades. And take big breath in through your nose. Expand your rib cage. And exhale. Bring your hands down to the floor and slowly curl up. Very nice job. I'll see you again. Good workout. Bye.